Hi students, good afternoon. I hope you all are fine. Welcome to grade 12 business mathematics class. We are learning our second chapter integral calculus 1. In that we are learning the section definite integral. Last day I gave some homework for you. I hope you all completed. So one example problem is left in this section. So I will explain that example first, very easiest example. Afterwards we will work out the remaining problems in the exercise. Okay, so let's move to example 2.7. I wrote the question here, listen here. If f of x is equal to x square minus 2 to 1, then x 1 to 2, x minus 4, 2 to 4. Okay, then find the following 5 questions they gave. So for that, if you are seeing this number line, you will understand something. Because of that, I drawn this minus infinity to infinity. Minus 2 to 1 means the f of x value is x square. Then 1 to 2 means the f of x value is x. Then 2 to 4 means the f of x value is x minus 4. So according to that, you need to take the value and substitute here. Okay. So first Roman minus 2 to 1 f of x. So minus 2 to 1 means from here to here. Is it right? So x square. So x square dx. Now we will integrate x cube by 3. Then if we substitute the upper limit and lower limit, we will get the answer. Understand? Okay. See the second Roman 1 to 2 f of x dx. So 1 to 2 means it will be in the second section. Is it right? 1 to 2. 1 to 2 means the f of x value is x. So substitute the value of f of x as x means x square by 2. 1 to 2. Simplify, you will get the answer. Then 2 to 3 means it will be lie in the third interval. So third x minus 4 you need to substitute. Here x dx minus 4 dx I have split it and I have integrated and substituted the value, you get the answer. It will be very easy, because of that I just explaining. I am not going to waste the time. Understand? Then see the fourth Roman minus 2 to 1.5 f of x dx. Is it right? So minus 2 to 1.5 means we don't know directly. Okay, if we see the number line there, minus 2 to 1.5 directly we won't get. Is it right? Minus 2 to 1.5 you won't get directly. But we know from minus 2 to 1, then 1 to 2. So minus 2 to 1, from here to here it is x square. Then 1 to 2 it will be x. So both also the f of x value is different. So minus 2 to 1 as one interval and 1 to 1.5 as another interval. You need to split as two interval. And from this value already you have found out in first Roman. So I substituted the value, remaining you integrate and you simplify, you will get the answer. Understand? Just x dx, x for x square by 2, 1.5 to 1. Substitute upper limit minus lower limit. Simplify. Take the LCM, you will get the value as 3.625. Okay. Same as this only, fifth Roman also. 1 to 3, they not gave us direct integral. So you need to split as 2. 1 to 2 f of x dx, then 2 to 3 f of x dx. Okay. So 1 to 2 f of x dx, the value you have found in second section. 2 to 3 we have found out the value in third section. So substitute the value is 0. Understand? So very easy, because of that I just explained. Got it? Okay. So some more exercise problems are left in this section. We will complete the exercise problems now. Okay. So first Roman, problem number 4. Up to fourth problem we have completed. So we will start from problem number 5. Okay. Listen. Problem number 5. Using second fundamental theorem. I asked you to learn the fundamental theorem. Okay, all of you learned, I think so. Question is integral of 0 to 1. That is first Roman, fifth problem. X into e power x square dx. Okay. So how will we do? We will do by substitution method. Okay. So solution. Let z is equal to x square. Okay. So what will happen? 2x dx you will get. So x dx we can substitute. So dz is equal to 2x dx. From this we need the value of x dx. Okay. So dz by 2 is equal to x dx. Now substitute there integral of 0 to 1 x into e power x square dx. Carefully listen. When you are using by substitution, at once you need to change the limit. So x for the interval limit is 0 to 1. So change it for z means x square. Is it right? So 0 only you will get. 1 square means that also 1 only you will get. Okay. Now substitute the value here. Same interval, it's not changed. So 0 to 1 dz by 2 into e power z. I just substituted the value. So 1 by 2 you can take as common. So 0 to 1 e power z dz. What's the integral of e power is x e power x. So same as this only, e power z. So e power z, the limit is 0 to 1. Now apply the limit 1 by 2 into e power 1 minus 0. E power 0. So what's the value we will get? Right here, what's the value we will get? 1 by 2 into e minus 1. Okay, e minus 1 by 2 is the answer. Okay, e power 1 the value is e power 0 the value is e power 0 the value is 1. Okay, got it? Okay. Next problem. Problem number 6. Integral of 1 to e dx by x into 1 plus log x the whole cube. Dx divided by 1x into 1 plus log x the whole cube. So here also we will use the same substitution. Solution. Let z is equal to 1 plus log x. Okay. So dz, what's the value you will get? 1 for 0, 1 by x dx. Is it right? So substitute here 1 to e dx by x into 1 plus log x the whole cube means you take the substitution. For that first you take down the new limit. So x for what's the limit? 1 and e. So substitute the limit as z. So 1 plus log 1 is 1 plus log 1. So what's the value you will get? Log 1 the value is 0 I taught you. Okay, so 1 only you will get. Then next one 1 plus log e. What's the value for log e? Already I taught you. Log e the value is 1. So 1 plus 1 what's the value? 2. Got it? The value of log 1 is 0. Log e the value is 1. Keep it in mind. Log e the value is 1. Log 0 the value is log 1 the value is 0. Now you can substitute the new limit here. Integral of 1 to 2. Substitute dz by z cube. Correct? So bring this 2 up. So what's the value we'll get? Ez power minus 3. Ez power minus 3 dz. Integral 1 to 2. So now integrate it. So z power minus 3 plus 1 divided by minus 3 plus 1. Limit is 1 to 2. So z power minus 2 divided by minus 2. Limit is 1 to 2. That's equal to, now we can bring this to here. Okay, 1 by z square. Okay, minus is there. 2z square. Apply the limit 1 to 2. Now apply the limit. Minus you can take common. So 1 by 2 into 2 square minus 1 by 2 into 1 square. So what's the value we'll get? Minus of 1 by 4 into 2 is 8 minus 1 by 2. The LCM is 8 is the LCM. So 1 minus 4. So what's the answer, ma? Minus is an outside here also. So minus of minus plus. So the answer will be 3 by 8. Understand? These are the things very easy in exercise. So example problems, if you are very thorough, exercise it will be very easy for you. Okay, so do it very carefully. Symbols and all you don't change it. Substitution when you are using, you need to find the new limits. There only you will put the mistake. So if you are substituting already, they for the x only they will give the limit. That limit if you are applying means you will get the wrong answer. So when you are substituting a certain value, at once you need to change the limit. Then only you will get the correct answer. Okay. So let's move to next question. Problem number 7. Integral of 1 to 1 minus 1 to 1 2x plus 3 divided by x square plus 3x plus 7 dx. Okay. So this one also we will use by substitution method. This only easy for you. So take down the denominator as z. Okay. So let z is equal to, what's the z value? X square plus 3x plus 7. Find out dz. 2x plus 3 dx. Correct? Now substitute the value in the new integral. Before that you need to find out the z. Is it right? Z for new limit. That is x means 1 and minus 1. So z, substitute the value carefully here. For first x is equal to 1. Correct? Substitute here. So z is equal to 1 square plus 3 into 1 plus 7. That's equal to 1 plus 3 plus 7. The value will be 11. Okay. Then next one, x is equal to minus 1. Substitute x equal to minus 1. So z is equal to minus 1 the whole square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 7. That's equal to 1 minus 3 plus 7. So 8 minus 3 means you will get as 5. So now you got the new limit. So apply the new limit. Okay. So that's equal to integral of 5 to 11 dz by dz. So what's the integral of dz by z? Log z. Is it right? So log z, the limit is 5 to 11. Now apply the limit. Log 11 minus log 5. Okay. So what is log a minus log b? Log a by b. So log of 11 by 5. This is a required answer. Understand? Okay, very easy. Small problems. So if you go through it, it will be very easy for you. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Problem number 8. Pi by 2 1 plus cos x dx. Okay. So integral of 0 to pi by 2 square root of 1 plus cos x dx. Okay. So we have learned one formula, that is 1 plus cos x is equal to 2 cos square x by 2. You have learned already. So we are going to use this one here. Okay. Solution. Integral of 0 to pi by 2. What's the formula? 2 cos square x by 2. Square root is there. dx. Okay. So from this you can take the 0 to pi by 2, square root of 2 separately, then square root of cos square x by 2 separately. Okay. Then what will happen means this square and this square root will get cancelled. Correct? Yes or no? Yes. So what's the balance? Integral of 0 to pi by 2 square root of 2 cos x by 2 dx. Understand? So square root of 2 cos x by 2. So we have know the formula for integral of cos x. What's the formula? Sin x. Is it right? So here cos x by 2 means what's the value you will get? Sin x by 2 by 1 by 2. From that you will get as 2 sin x by 2. Got it? Yes or no? Yes. So you can substitute this value here. So integral of 0 to pi by 2. Square root of 2 is there already. So 2 sin x by 2. Okay. So now you can take 2 root 2 outside, then apply the limit. Sin x by 2. What's the limit? 0 to pi by 2. So what's the value you will get? 2 root 2 is there. So now apply the limit. Sin pi by 2 minus sin 0. Correct? So that's equal to sin 90 by 2. Is it right? So 45. So sin x by 2. So in the place of x, pi by 2 by 2. So pi by 4 you will get. So okay. So sin pi by 4 minus sin 0. So what's the value? 2 root 2. Sin pi by 4, what's the value? 1 by root 2. Correct? Sin pi by 4 means? Sin pi by 4 means 180 degree divided by 4. Correct? So we will get as 290, 45 degree. So sin 45 degree. 1 by root 2. Sin 0, the value is 0. You know. So root 2 and root 2 get cancelled. The answer is 2. Understand? Okay. Do it very carefully. Okay. So problem number 8 we have completed. Then problem number 9 is your homework. So now I am giving the homework for you. So your homework is, today's homework is first Roman 9th problem. How you will do means x minus 1 divided by x square. Okay, so x by x square minus 1 by x square. Like that you split it into. Okay, then second Roman, first two problems you have completed already. Second Roman, third problem homework. So what about today's homework? First Roman 9th problem, that is exercise 2.8, first Roman 9th problem and second Roman third problem homework. Okay, so only one problem is left in this section. We will complete now. That is second Roman fourth problem. Question is f of x is equal to cx 0 less than x less than 1, 0 otherwise. What you need to do is find C if integral of 0 to 1 f of x dx is equal to 2. Okay, f of x is equal to they gave one thing, that is cx 0 less than x less than 1, 0 otherwise. You need to find 0 to 1 if they gave if 0 to 1 f of x dx is equal to 2. Okay, shall we do now? Okay, solution. Integral of given, correct? Integral of 0 to 1 f of x dx, the value is given as 2. You know the f of x value is f of x is equal to cx. Now apply the f of x place as cx. Cx dx is equal to 2. C is a constant, is it right? So you can take outside, the balance is 0 to 1 x dx is equal to 2. Now integrate c into x square by 2, 0 to 1 equal to 2. So c into, now apply the limit x for 1, is it right? So 1 square by 2 minus 0 square by 2 is equal to 2. So this will become 0. So c into 1 by 2 equal to 2. So c by 2 equal to 2. So c is equal to 4. This is the required answer. Understand? Understand all of you? Okay. Okay students, if you need you can check this answer. Okay, so now C for the value is 4, correct? C for the value is 4. Now you can apply the value there. So 0 to 1 f of x dx, is it right? For checking the answer. So 0 to 1 f of x dx is there. So f of x value is cx, is it right? So cx dx. In the place of c apply 4. 0 to 1 4x dx. Now integrated, 4 is a constant. If you are integrating x square by 2 you will get. Okay, so apply the limit. Now you can apply the limit 4 into x square means 1 square by 2 minus 0 square by 2. Yes, so you will get 4 into 1 by 2. That's equal to 2. Now you got the given answer, correct? So our answer is correct. Understand? So you can check the answer like this. So this section fully over. Okay students? So this section over. So next one is properties of definite integral. So first I will explain all the properties. Okay, so afterwards we will do the problem. Their proof also is there, so it will be important things. So you need to learn all the properties. You need to take everything to your notes. Okay, so properties of definite integral. So today I gave some homework for you. Take down everything. Complete it. So properties I will explain now. Problems we will do in the next class. Okay. So next heading is properties of definite integral. Please take down your book, all of you. From your book you can listen. Okay. First property is integral of a to b f of x dx is same as integral of a to b f of t dt. Okay. So integral of a to b f of x dx is same as integral of a to b f of t dt. That's the first property. Then second one is integral of a to b f of x dx is equal to minus of integral of b to a f of x ds. Listen here very carefully. If you are changing the sign, that is if you are taking the minus sign outside means the limit will be changed. A to B will change as B to A. That's the difference. Understand? That's the second property. Integral of A to B f of x dx will be changes minus of integral of B to B. There will be a change in the symbol. The third one is, if f of x and g of x are continuous functions in a comma b, then integral of a to b f of x plus or minus dx. This can be splitted as two integrals, that is a to b f of x dx plus or minus integral of a to b g of x dx. We can split as two. Then if f of x is a continuous function in closed interval a comma b and a less than c less than b, then integral of a to b f of x dx is equal to c is there, is it right? So you can apply the limit as like that, a to c f of x dx plus c to b f of x dx and x. The reason is it's a continuous function, so c will be in between, so we can split as two in there. Then this one, integral of a to 0 to a f of x dx is equal to integral of 0 to a f into a minus x dx. These are the 5 properties. Though these 5 properties also, the proof is given in your book. So from your book itself I will explain. All of you please take down this to your note. So okay. So this is also your work today. Understand? So I will explain in your book. You need to take down everything to your note, and please all of you study this 5 property. Okay, for examination 5 marks question they may ask any one of the parts. Okay, or 3 mark or 2 mark any one of the part they may ask. So come to first part. Now take a minus, so x for you take the interval as 0 to a. Okay, listen here, this is 5th property. Up to 4th property there is no proof. So for one word or anything they will ask. So 5th property onwards they gave the proof. Okay, so this is a proof for 5th property. So here it is a minus x, is it right? So x for you take the value as interval 0 to a. Okay, so a minus x you consider as t. So dx, what's the value you will get? Minus dt, is it right? So when you are finding dx here, there will be a minus, that symbol will get us here, minus dt. So t, the value will be changed, is it right? So in the place of x, if you substitute 0, what will happen? A minus 0. So you will get as a. Then here in the place of x, if you substitute a means what is the value? A minus a 0. You will get this other things I have explained in the previous problem. Now you take down the RHS. So what is the RHS? Integral of 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So integral of, you can change the limit. You will change the limit. Is it right? A to 0 f of t. In the place as this one you can substitute as minus dt. Integral of 0 to a. Now I said there is a symbol minus means also it will change as plus. So f of t dt. Then f of t dt, by using first property it will change as f of x dx. Understand? It will be very easy. Sometimes they will ask in 2 mark question. Okay, understand? Okay, come to 6th property. If f of x is an even function, then integral of minus a to a f of x dx is equal to 2 into integral of 0 to a f of x dx. This one you need to prove. Second one, if f of x is an odd function, they will ask in one word. If f of x is an even function, then this value is equal to what? Then if f of x is an odd function, then this is equal to what's the value? 0. So proof also they may ask. Okay, then if f of x is an even function, then f of x is equal to this you have learned in previous section, f of minus x. So integral of minus a to a f of x dx, this how will you split as minus a to 0, 0 to a. Okay, then minus a to 0 means this f of x can be written as f of minus x. Already I taught you 0 to a f of x dx. Now you find out new limit and apply the new limit. Okay, from that f of t minus dt means f of t dt. This one the value is f of x dx. Okay, so from that if you are finding the value, integral of f of t can be written as f of x by using property 1. Clearly they gave in the book. That's equal to, if you add this 2, you will get 2 into integral of 0 to a f of x dx. Okay, then f of x is an odd function. So what will you do? This also is split as minus a to 0, 0 to a. Then find out the new limit. Okay, then find out the new limit. Then substitute the value and use the property 1. You will get the value as 0. Okay, then finally 7th property. Integral of a to b f of x dx is equal to integral of a to b f of a plus b minus x. So this you consider as t, so by substitution. Okay, then you find out the new limit, apply the new limit, f of x dx. For f of x you substitute the value, you will get the values. Understand students? So these are the 7 properties. So only for 3 properties they gave the proof. So this all the things you need to take to your note. There is no additional steps. So steps everything neatly given in your book. Because of that I explained everything in your book. Take down everything to your classwork note and please write it and learn it. Okay. So this 7 properties, if you are well thorough, then only you can do the next problems. It will be very easy for you. So first you learn all the property before listening the next class. Okay. So problems everything we will do in the next class. Okay students. Okay. Please do the homeworks. Be safe. We will meet in the next class. We'll start from this example. Thank you students.